My nephew is being shipped off to Afghanistan, and one of my other nephews is going to enlist in the Navy next month. So he's going to be leaving next month. Anyway, we went to a pancake place to kind of say our hellos and say goodbyes and things like that before they head out. So anyway, we went to the pancake house and it's pretty clean, pretty nice. And one thing I like about it is they have a little space right next to the toilet, right next to the toilet basin, so that I can pull up my wheelchair right next to the side of it. What I like to do is I like to grab a little bit of toilet paper and wet it down, and then just wipe a little bit around the toilet basin. I don't know why. Maybe it's just creature of habit or something, but it always kind of looks dirty. The toilet basin looks kind of dirty, so I do that. Um, I have my vacuum system hooked up to my left hip or my left buttock area. So I guess it's called a reverse or negative pressure wound therapy vac. And so I kind of, I was so excited about going to the restroom, which is goofy. I don't know why I was so excited about going to the restroom, but I was so excited that I left the vacuum system and the tube and stuff like that on the on the booth, on the seat of the booth. And so I just started rolling away, and everyone in the family said, "John, John," they were yelling at me, and I didn't even know, I didn't even hear them, man, because I was dragging my vacuum system behind me, as I was going down the aisle. So anyway, it's always nice to use the clean catheter every single time, and that way, what I found is that if you use a clean catheter every time, then you're you have less of a chance of getting an infection, getting a UTI, urinary tract infection, and also it it prevents it helps to prevent a little bit of a false passage being created, so it makes it so that you can catheterize a little bit easier. And another thing that's really helpful to catheterize is transferring onto the toilet, sitting on the toilet, because I think it has something to do with the gravitational pull of your internal organs and your bladder and things like that. So it's a little bit easier to insert the catheter into the bladder system and then drain out the bladder, um, fully. So afterwards, the bar to grab onto, I don't know how clean that is. So I probably should have used some toilet paper to have under my hands, or I could have brought a glove with me. I could have had a glove whenever I was transferring on and off the toilet seat, um, and that way I wouldn't have to worry so much about infection. After I got done using the restroom, then I went and I washed my hands. What I do also is I grabbed a little piece of toilet paper and I use that piece of toilet paper to try and sanitarily open up the door, because you know, after